Democrats, very popular, high-ranking Democrats, that is, criticizing President Trump's tough talk against North Korea. But after years of appeasement, isn't it time for our commander-in-chief to call out North Korea? Here for a debate, we've got former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State under the Obama administration, Joel Rubin. He is screen left, as you can see right there, and Hudson Institute fellow and former military and foreign policy advisor, Rebecca Heinrichs. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so Rebecca, what do you think about this language where the president is referring to Kim Jong-Un as Rocket Man, and suddenly we're in new territory?
Well, you know, the president likes to brand people, and, you know, so he's sort of mocking Kim Jong-un right now. And Kim Jong-un cares a lot about his public appearance. He cares a lot about what the people in North Korea think of him. And so the president of the United States is saying, you know, this is somebody who, you know, he's trying to get this capability, but we're not going to let him have it. And he can't compete with the military of the United States of America. And so if he wants to go down this suicide path, it is a suicide mission, because the United States will make him regret any sort of aggressive action that he takes against us or our allies.
All right, Joel?
Well, Steve, good morning. And it's dangerous to have rhetoric that we can't back up. And when the president uses language like totally destroy, he's essentially saying to the American people in the world that he is willing to use nuclear weapons against Korea.
Don't you think he is? Joel, don't you think he is? He's got every option on the table.
Every option on the table has been a consistent part of American policy for years, but to commit to totally destroying another country without Congress on board, without the American people on board, and frankly, that doesn't deal with the problem, which is we don't want a war with North Korea.
No, we certainly we don't, but you know better than anybody that during the Obama administration, the policy was strategic patience, where we didn't do anything, essentially. And in that time, the Kim Jong-un regime was able to develop an A-bomb that can hit the United States.
Yeah, no, you're right, Stephen. Strategic patience has been a failure, and I believe that we need to be getting to the table more aggressively with North Korea and with our allies. The language, however, now, instead of embarrassing Kim publicly and internationally, it makes President Trump look small, and it makes it harder for us to mobilize international support.
All right, Rebecca?
No, President Trump is speaking in terms that Kim Jong-un can understand. He's not trying to please the liberals in Washington, D.C. He's trying to communicate in very clear terms what the United States will not tolerate. Listen, the reason the Obama administration took strategic patience towards North Korea is because it was focused singularly on the Iran deal. And so it just wanted to punt on all these other national security issues. It punted on this issue, and Kim Jong-un increased its missile capabilities during this time, increased its nuclear capabilities, and now we have this problem. So to have Secretary Clinton, Secretary Kerry, and Susan Rice, of all people, lecturing this administration when they were the ones that got us to this point and didn't stop the problem, you know, they really should sit this one out and let the President of the United States handle the problem.
Joel, before you go, you'd have to admit, though, while he did single out Rocket Man, really the intended audience for Mr. Trump's comments were China.
Oh, absolutely, and China is a key player in this, and I agree with Rebecca. Strategic patience didn't get us there, but it's not just the Obama administration's fault here. The Bush administration pulled out of an agreement we have with North Korea. China, the international community, they need to know that we're serious about getting to an agreement here, and right now, I don't think they can have confidence that we are.
All right, Rebecca, final word.
Yeah, agreements don't work with North Korea. What North Korea understands is if we actually threaten with some sort of credibility the actual survival of the regime and their capabilities they have to prop up that regime. Those are the terms that they understand. The President of the United States is trying to avoid war, and the best way we can avoid war is if we pressure the regime and convince them that this is not worth, you know, the aggression that they're taking, that we're going to make them regret it. And the President of the United States is trying to make that stark and clear, because they certainly didn't believe the Obama administration.
Well, he has made it clear, and with Rocket Man, he's gotten North Korea's attention. In fact, he's gotten everybody's attention. All right, Rebecca and Joel, great discussion this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.